Jim and Terry Show coming to you from our little tiny closet, holed away in the basement, sheltered in place, waiting for something.
Should I be looking over my shoulder? I mean, we talked earlier that I'm in a Spanish magazine. Are they going to think I am a Hispanic sympathizer? They're going to drag me up to jail. Well, fine, do it. Because they're a fine bunch of people.
That's fine if you go. Don't take me, Jim. That's how we divide and conquer. Take one, but not the other.
How do you know who they grab? How do you know if the person, especially if you can't speak English?
Especially if there's no due process.
Yeah.
There's no representation.
He did it, kill him.
So
it's all done.
This is
No,
odd.
I'm not saying that's not what's happening, folks, but I said, in this messed up world, isn't it possible that they just grab some guy out of jail and say, you're the guy?
Yes, it is possible that in amongst the tens of thousands that they are currently holding incarcerated at prisons circulated around America and around the world in countries that we don't even know, the former S-hole countries, to use Trump's words. He's got negotiations underway in these third world countries to put people to deport them without due process, no representation, nothing.
It's evil. And the thing is he even raided Hyundai, was it?
Yeah.
Yeah. And took, almost 500 people out of that factory, just arrested them. And now South Korea sent a Boeing 747 to pick up these people, and it's been compensated or whatever, not compensated, confiscated.
The jet?
I think so, yeah. I think it's been locked down in Georgia or someplace.
I had not heard.
Yeah, well, that's what I heard this morning. A big, beautiful Boeing 747 blue, but
to pick up
the people.
And out of the 500 who were detained by ICE, there were at least 300 and some odd South Koreans.
Yeah, they're South Koreans working at building a South Korean car. Probably wise, probably all prearranged. I can't see there have been
the plant was in Georgia, is that right?
Yeah, something like that, yeah. And a huge plant, apparently. But now, what do? Now, what's South Korea? Your ally now says, what the hell are you doing? You're locking up our people?
So is there a better way? If these workers have violated their visa conditions, like maybe they had a working permit and that time had expired, I guess that's a violation, and I guess there's consequences for that. All I'm asking is, what is the evidence that this people and this massive thing, and was it a Republican who snitched and said they're doing this stuff here?
We know they're in for a number game. We know that.
Yeah.
So here's one place you can go and grab 500.
All at once.
Oh, just all at once. Bang, grab 500. So we've done this because don't forget, he's got to break Obama's record.
Oh.
As he's eliminating everything Obama
right,
and
he
Biden
has to do,
or any other president ever came. Right. Remember, he's the greatest, better than anybody
great
else.
Revisionist historian. Yeah. He's going to change it all.
Change everything.
Okay, so we got that big thing, and that's with an ally, and that is with South Korea, who is making cars in the States, which is exactly what Trump is saying he wants people to do. And yet even they, is there not a better way? Could you not have used your diplomatic relations to have a channel and say, hey, we're aware that this plant in South Carolina or North Carolina is using workers who violated their stay visas, their work permits, and could you look after that for us, please? We'll be checking in on them. Why diplomacy is not in place bothers me.
I think it's just for the numbers.
So it's simply, look at me, I'm a chest puffer, and I'm going to watch this raid. It's got 500.
We're going to raid these people, and, some of them might have been vice president, who knows. They're probably, if they're South Korean workers, South Korea is a pretty prosperous country.
Yes.
So if they're South Korean workers, they're probably specialists in what they do at that plant. You know what I mean? Like, even if it's just putting parts together, but they can read the parts coming from South Korea, know exactly how it's supposed to go and troubleshoot. I don't know. All I know is it's awful convenient to just round up these people. And this is what America's become. I mean, really, wouldn't you be concerned at all going down there? I would, even now.
If you were a country who
had... And if I was Hispanic...
If you were a country who had a deal, one of the trade deals to avoid the tariffs, Would you be incentivized by this raid on Hyundai to?
Well,
would you build a Volkswagen factory? Would you build a Toyota factory?
Listen, folks, you cannot believe what you're seeing, because when Trump has his cabinet together and his guests, one of them was Zuckerberg this week. Did you hear that? Zuckerberg, Trump said to him, "Oh, and what are you thinking of investing?" And Zuckerberg said, "Oh, because he messed up and forgot and everything." And
how many billions?
600 billion. And then
on the mic
was still on, and he said to Trump, "Is that the right number?" So
I forgot what we agreed to.
Everything is bull.
It's a stage show.
Yeah.
The whole thing.
Yeah.
It's The Apprentice on
But
TV.
I don't
it's all
understand
staged.
the end game other than complete dictatorship. I don't understand any other end game, because he's ruining his own economy. He's ruining his own livelihood here.
Well, as we said, would you be an investor in America at this point if this is what's happening to the workers at a plant that you asked for them to build at a cost of who knows how many hundreds of
The
millions?
only way you can survive at this is do what Apple did, what Zuckerberg did. Just tell him what he wants to hear. Because isn't it funny? Both of them are investing $600 billion.
Isn't that funny, that number?
That number. Yeah. Oh, we just need one more six.
And don't forget to have a gold brick of a CD player that you give if you're Tim
Yeah,
Cook.
what other gifts is Trump getting?
Yeah.
This is just, and it's sickening. I don't know if you've ever sat and watched when
Yes,
when
I've
all the
watched
people
both
are
of
going,
them.
"Oh, great one. Oh, greatest one of Earth." What about the guy with the Nobel Peace Prize? He says, "I just hope with all my heart and all my might, I just hope the Nobel Peace people get their act together, because nobody on the face of the earth, ever since it was ever invented or thought of, is worthy more than you, oh great, loyal, wonderful President Trump." I mean, it's sickening. It is absolutely sickening to see.
I sent you a little link to the Paula White thing that talked about whether it was heresy or idolatry. What we are seeing in cabinet and what we are seeing with the oligarchs. But it's not just it's not just males, but there are females around that table in the White House as well who were also saying those na leader. That's a Simpsons reference when they did an episode on the cult and Homer Simpson got involved in a cult. That's what they're doing around this table. It's how many no bow down to the great leader.
This is a cult.
It is a cult.
I mean, that one lady, the head of whatever, not Pamela. What's her name? Pam?
Paula White. Who are you talking about?
No,
Pam Bondi, the DOJ.
Pam Bondi, yeah. Pam Bondi looked at him while the press was there. Actually turned to the press and said, "I hope you write this down. President Trump saved 240 million lives." What? That's like Trump saying, "I'm going to reduce prices by 1,500.
What was the question of that one?
Well, that was all about the fentanyl thing.
Okay.
Trump saved 240 million lives.
By what? Intercepting fentanyl at the Canadian border?
Trump, he's just the greatest man ever on earth.
At the Canadian border, where we have, what, 1.5 kilograms of fentanyl coming through?
Can't fill a briefcase with what you got out of Canada.
Well, this is a strategy for Republicans has always been, and this is true of conservatives in Canada, and I don't know about conservatives in Britain. I haven't followed them, although I suspect it is true there because Brexit is evidence of this same type of thinking. Create a crisis and then say, only we can fix it. Doesn't matter who you are.
You might be right. I don't know, because I don't follow it like you. But
I'm
I'm starting to follow it, because you're absolutely right. Create a crisis and then say, we're going to fix it, like Trump with going into these American cities to fix a problem. Now, there is crime.
But is Chicago the worst place on earth?
It's 22nd, I think.
22nd.
Something like that, yeah. There's all kinds of places in the United States per capita. The murder rate is way worse.
And isn't this strange?
Washington was low. I mean, really low.
This is the question of going after your enemies. Remember Trump's Vengeance is Mine tour?
That's
what this is.
And that's God speaking, vengeance is mine, but Trump is, I guess, parroting it.
Paula White thinks that Trump is God, so who cares?
That's what it looks like to me.
It's all confused.
Yeah.
Charlie Kirk, to go back to talk about conservatism, the good thing is he was engaging young people in politics. The bad thing is what he was saying. So it's one thing to say, yes, it's great to get young people involved and be active. It's another thing to say, yeah, I want them to be this might be unfair, but it's the same kind of thing. The Hitler Youth Movement was just the same kind of thing. Let's get them involved. Isn't that great to have young people involved? But what are you involved in? What do you believe?
They're also showing that in religion now. You saw that Paula White. Paula White. You saw her. You saw the actions, the way they preach, the way they talk. It's bullying. You sent me one other one where the guy was going, basically, you're stupid, but I love you, don't you? And why would I want a worm like you marrying this girl? You're the preacher, you're the pastor. So America has become this strong everything. So even with this Charlie Kirk, I don't know why I can't keep remembering him, but even with this guy here, it's the same force. Everything's force. Nothing is peace, love. No. Together we can reason this out.
No, yeah.
It's always got to be this advancing army.
Well, that's one of your themes, isn't it? The build your armies.
Yeah, and let's remember what the gospel says. The gospel does not advance with power.
Blessed are the peacemakers.
Yeah, blessed are the peacemakers. And I think the Holy Spirit comes gently, not overpowering.
Not with the hammer of Thor?
Yeah, not with the hammer of Thor.
So forget your Marvel comic endings. Yeah. I don't know. Where's this all going? The Jim and Terry Show. Wondering. Bye-bye for now. My voice is bouncing off the wall.